In today's video, we've got a release date for the PlayStation 4 exclusive Spider-Man. Might be releasing a little bit later than you expected. We've actually got rumors circulating about the PlayStation 5, and we've also got a great deal for a 12-month PlayStation Plus subscription, so more on that at the end of this video. First, let's talk about the PlayStation 4 exclusive Spider-Man. Yesterday, we talked about how the release date was going to be confirmed today, and it has. Spider-Man will be releasing on September 7th. Now, that is a little bit later than many of us expected. Originally, Sony and Insomniac were touting that the game might be released in the first half of 2018. Now, September isn't a crazy delayed release. I don't think it's a big deal either. I mean, if you look at the first half of the year, the PlayStation 4's lineup is pretty stacked. We've got Yakuza 6 this month, we've got God of War, and we've got Detroit Become Human next month, and those are only exclusives. And I have been mentioning how I believe that Sony needed an exclusive for the latter part of the year. If they blew their load and released Spider-Man in June, then that was not going to come to fruition. Who knows if the game still needs a lot of work to be done on it, but I think a September release works for all parties involved. Gamers already have a slew of games coming out, and Sony didn't really have anything major lined up for the fall since Days Gone was delayed. And I know September 7th isn't quite in the fall, it's late in the summer, but you get the idea. It's coming out later in the year, and best of all, it will be releasing quite a bit before Red Dead Redemption 2, so I don't think it's a game where it's competing with RDR2. I think even if it released around the same time as Red Dead 2, it's a big enough game where it's gonna make an impact regardless, but Red Dead Redemption 2 is a monster in its own right, and I think every game wants to stray far away from that. On top of that, Spider-Man was the cover game for Game Informer, the May edition, and there has been a lot of new content out, but we'll leave a link down below in the description box where Game Informer conducted an extensive interview going over various elements of the game, and there is some humor attached, but most notably, it was confirmed that there will be absolutely no microtransactions. However, there will be post-release content, so keep that in mind. Probably expansions of some sort. We don't have any details if there will be a season pass or anything like that. It was confirmed that there will be a crafting system, various villains were confirmed, and various gameplay elements and other nuances were looked at as well. Again, we'll leave a link to that interview in the description box down below. As far as the game itself, it will be coming to the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 4 Pro on September 7th, and it was also confirmed that the game will be running at 30 frames per second locked on both platforms, but the PS4 Pro will have some visual improvements and things like that. So again, some might be disappointed by the release date. Initially, I was expecting a June release window. That is kind of unfortunate that I have to wait another 3 months, but hey, it's not like we have a shortage of games to play. Moving on from that, there have been some surprising details revealed with the PlayStation 5. This comes from semiaccurate.com, who got info right about the Nintendo NX, and they had the correct PlayStation 4 specs going back to 2012. And a user on Restera posted a quick summary of the PlayStation 5 news. It uses AMD's Navi and is based on that architecture, but not specifically using it. The CPU itself is a Zen-based CPU. There's a large amount of dev kits that have already gone out. It's been suggested that a 2018 release of the PlayStation 5 is not out of the question based on the amount of dev kits released. I am very skeptical on that. I'm skeptical that we see the PlayStation 5 in 2019, let alone 2018. I don't think that's happening, but who knows? I was wrong about the Spider-Man PS4 release, but a 2018 release of the PlayStation 5 just seems out of the question. The PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro just have so many legs to it. Even though they're not the most technically advanced consoles, we've still got so many games coming out on those platforms. I think the PlayStation 5 would just water down upcoming PS4 games, even if they were cross-gen titles. But who knows on that? That was just speculation, no rumors or actual significance attached to that. It's just based on how many dev kits have gone out. And it was also noted that it looks like Sony isn't giving up on PSVR anytime soon, and that VR goodies baked in at the silicon level. Sony has always been the type to introduce various hardware and peripherals and then dropping them very soon after. You look at platforms like even the PSP, as well as that did Sony eventually drop that. They dropped the PlayStation Vita like a bad habit. They dropped the PlayStation Move, and many expected PSVR would follow the same path, but it looks like that won't be the case. Take all of these as rumors for now, but Semi-Accurate have gotten info right in the past, so there might be more credence to these rumors than you think. And finally, for those of you looking to re-up on PlayStation Plus, a 1-year subscription is discounted right now on eBay. Typically, these go for $59.99, but it has been discounted to $51.99, so you're saving a little bit of money there. PlayStation Plus typically isn't discounted all too much, and if it is, it's usually during Black Friday Friday time. Right now we're in April, so if you're looking to re-up on PlayStation Plus, you're probably not going to find a better deal than this. $52 isn't a great deal, but whenever you can get a little bit of a discount on PlayStation Plus, it's always appreciated. And with it being $52, that would take it down to about $4 and change a month. And considering for that cost, not only are you getting access to online multiplayer, but think about it, you're getting access to games like Bloodborne, Ratchet & Clank, Mad Max, Trackmania Turbo. Earlier this year, we got Deus Ex Mankind Divided, Batman: A Telltale series. That's pretty good for paying $4 and change a month. So that is going to conclude this video. Let us know your thoughts. What do you think about Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4 coming September 7th? Do you believe these PlayStation 5 rumors, or are you rather skeptical? And make sure you give that deal on the PlayStation Plus subscription a look. 1 year for $52, not a bad deal at all. Sound off with your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.